Hello subscribers, here is the third repaint video I promised in my last repaint video, and this time I'll be showing off my dinosaur repaints based on the creatures of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, more specifically the dinosaurs of Season 1, which is, well, I did 3 variants of the horned tyrannosaurs, and then 1 variant of Fang, and then 1 variant of the raptor. So let's start this off by looking at Fang first. Here we have Fang, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and as you can see, I repainted the Scientific Toys T-Rex figure. Now, the reason why I chose to repaint this specific figure is because, it was a relatively old figure with a bland brown paint job, and also the proportions are similar to Fang. As you can see, the short tail, the thin legs with the small feet, and the boxy head. Now, the colors I used for this figure is the mostly bluish green, because I mixed blue and green together but used more blue. And then for the striping, I also mixed blue and green but added black to it, to get the dark look to it. And also, of course, the claws and the teeth and the eyes are just plain white with a black pupil. So let's give her one more 360 spin. Here's the top, and then the bottom. So yeah, that's Fang. Next up, we have the raptor from episode 4. I don't know what species it is. I'm guessing either Velociraptor or Utah raptor. Now, of course, I repainted the Safari 1996 Utah raptor. More specifically, the first Safari Utah raptor I had, as it was, pretty dirty with a lot of scuff marks. And here's the what the figure originally looked like, and this one I acquired on eBay for a recent price, as you guys saw in my recent collection update video. So you can see how they compare. So yeah, back to the figure. Let's do a quick 360 spin. Again, so here's the top view and the bottom view. So yeah, the colors I used for this figure. The top, I mixed purple and a little bit of black in it, to give it a dark purple, for the head. The stripings on the arms, the back, and the end of the tail. So the red, of course, I just used generic red and then mix it with a little bit of barn red to give the darker appearance. See the underbelly, I think I mix orange and white, but use more orange. I think I used one more color, but I kind of forgot. So you see the claws here are just brown, and then the teeth are solid white with a pink inside. And see the eyes right there, black slit pupil with the a relatively dark pink eye right there. So yeah, that's the Utah raptor. Next, here's the first of the 3 horned tyrannosaur variants I repainted. So of course, I repainted the Mattel Jurassic World Mini Ceratosaurus into one of the smaller horned tyrannosaurs. So if you guys didn't know, the 3 smaller horned tyrannosaurs all had different patterns. Specifically, this was the one with the large horn, and then the smaller horn behind his large horn. And also, this was the one that got his face ripped off by Fang. See, this one is, of course, being a minifigure, I had a bit of a hard time painting this one. See, the teeth are just, plain old white, same with the hand claws and the toe claws. And the striping is just, plain, generic black. And then I mixed red with a little bit of barn red. See, the eye is a little bit of the dark pink with the small black pupil. And I didn't paint the inside of the mouth. So yeah, not much to say about these. This tiny one right here. Next up, we have the second horned tyrannosaur variant. Now this one I based off of the horned tyrannosaur with the single large horn on his head, also the one that was killed by spear. Like I said, the other horned tyrannosaur, the one that got his face ripped off, had a large horn followed by a smaller horn, and then the other one had no large horn at all. Now, as you can see, I repainted the Safari 2012 Ceratosaurus. Let me bring out that figure right now. So yeah, you can see how they compare. So yeah, it's a pretty cool comparison. Now, of course, what I did to change the figure up is that I cut off those 2 smaller fingers right there to give him those, those 2-fingered tyrannosaur hands. And then, of course, I cut off the 2 horns on his head. Now, the colors I don't really need to go over because, they're the exact same thing I used for the smaller figure. So yeah, let's give him a quick 360 spin. Here's the front view, and then the top view, and the bottom view. So yeah, That's the second horned tyrannosaur, and it's probably my favorite of these repaints I did. Last but not least, we have the third horned tyrannosaur variant, which is of course the Colossal Alpha. Now, as you can see, of course, I repainted the Mattel Jurassic World Ceratosaurus. More specifically, the Dino Rivals Roarvors one, which of course had that, that bland, ugly brown paint job. So I didn't mind if I repainted that figure. So as you can see, the colors on here, similar striping, overall colors, basically the same as the smaller ones, except the red is a bit brighter, and then it has, basically dark brown striping rather than, a black striping. So let's give him a quick 360 spin right here. So here's the top view, and then the bottom view, and the front view. So yeah, so this one is probably my second favorite of these Primal repaints I did. I forgot to do a quick comparison with the Mattel Jurassic World Ceratosaurus, the 2018 Roarvor. Now as you can see, this is a pretty cool comparison. And also, the Jurassic Park Ceratosaurus looks very much like a Tyrannosaur, due to the boxy head and its overall stocky build. And also, the red colors and the striping of the Primal Horned Tyrannosaurus, they actually, kind of resemble the Jurassic Park 3 Ceratosaurus. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my third repaint video of these dinosaur figures with the colors of the Primal dinosaurs. Now, I really like all of these, but I felt like I could have done a bit better with this little guy right here. So, the ones I might do in the future, I'll probably buy 2 more of the Safari 2012 Ceratosauruses, and then probably give them the color patterns of the 2 other horned Tyrannosaurs. And also, I really like the dark red and the black stripes of these smaller horned Tyrannosaurs. So, I also might buy another one of these and give it the colors of, the smaller horned Tyrannosaurs. And also, I also might do the woolly mammoth leader, but currently I have no plans to do any of those right now. So, if you guys like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.